How will I know when we're ready?
Yeah, we practice.
Oh, do you want a walkie-talkie?
Anna and Nicolina to see.
Yeah. Sarah? Okay, yeah.
That's the
Do you
thing.
have little friends? No, the first one we were black.
We were? Okay, so the last. I think I can totally do it from that
15
side.
minutes to walk to the rock pile from here, or to the Optex Island from here.
Is that just grass?
Oh my god.
Do you wanna?
Where are they?
Trying to get out my camera.
Is that? Are there kids there?
Easier, sort of mentally, to just like pick something and then that'd be the thing.
Okay.
But
We're ready. If Melody's out there and ready.
Okay, cool. Let me get.
okay, Sarah.
Yeah. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Great.
They're gonna watch it. They're just gonna watch it and then.
This story is about one of those rare few. A woman who could not see into the light because she was so afraid of the darkness. The woman decided that she should bury the box, along with her demons. Maybe, if she hid her fears where she could not see them, they would disappear.
Let's get him back.
Oh, there you guys are.
I probably could. I don't know.
we fear the shadows because it is there that we have no home. Some have learned to deal with darkness by accepting that not knowing is a part of life. Their acceptance of the unknown inspires them to uncover what cannot be seen. Let's call these people the seekers. Others cope with the darkness by denying its existence. Instead of recognizing that darkness is the home of the unknowable, they trick themselves into thinking there's nothing there. These people are the hiders. A few people, though, fall somewhere in between. They accept that the darkness exists, but they do not know how to embrace it. So they live every day in fear. There is no name for these people. This story is about one of those rare few. A woman who could not see into the light because she was so afraid of the darkness. Her fear of what she did not and could not know grew so big that all she could see were shadows. Even her own shadow made her afraid. One day, after living with her fear for a long time, she came up with a solution. Shadows only exist where there is light, she realized, so she could protect herself from the unknown by living in a room with no windows. She decided to build herself the darkest box that ever existed, a box without a single crack, crevice, or hole. As she pulled the last wall around her, the light and everything it illuminates disappeared. In its place, the shadows grew together and enveloped her. She could feel the shadow dancing with her demons. "This is the grief of not knowing," she said. "I can't remember anything other than the shadow." The world went dark. The next day, the woman decided that she should bury the box, along with her demons. Maybe, if she hid her fears where she could not see them, they would disappear. She buried the box and planted a pomegranate tree on top. For a moment, she felt relief. All of the darkness was gone. But then, she realized she had forgotten one thing: her own shadow. No hole could be deep enough to bury the darkness that followed her everywhere. But maybe, she thought, the light could do the trick. "I beg the sun to shine brighter and expel my shadow from the earth," she said. If only this is how it worked. But the woman soon remembered that it's only because of light that darkness can exist. So even though the sun answered her call, her shadow only grew stronger. "Leave me alone! Why won't you leave me alone?" she screamed to her shadow. "No matter what I try, you're always there." Exhausted from her attempts to escape the darkness, she fell into a deep sleep under the pomegranate tree. But as she slept, Erebus, the god of shadows, stayed by her side and confronted her fears. The deeper into sleep she fell, the deeper Erebus could dive into her subconscious world. In her first day of slumber, the woman dreamt she was applying balm to a treaded snake to keep its scales from shedding. Meanwhile, Erebus ate pomegranate seeds from the tree, one by one, until it could eat no more. On the second day, she dreamt of a statue. Though she did not recognize the statue, she knew that it was of herself. As she began to walk towards it, the statue dissolved. Erebus cried, and its tears watered the pomegranate tree's roots, which grew so deep that they crushed the box of the woman's fears. The fears, once contained by the walls of the box, were absorbed into the earth. On the third day, the woman dreamt her fingernails grew and grew until they turned into talons. With her palms, she could grab a salted earth and pull out roots of discomfort. Erebus, after dancing with demons, digesting her fears, and nourishing the fruit, laid down beside the sleeping woman to hold her and become one. Erebus spoke. "You have been taught to view me with fear and suspicion it said, instead of curiosity and awe. The brighter and more illuminated you become, the more you will realize you do not know. So do not fear. Seek instead."
This year we started with a small group of people talking about a drive-through experience to provide like a safe opportunity for people to have a moment of levity during the pandemic that seemed safe. And we started talking about this back in April maybe, and devising it, and that sort of morphed into a rolling experience. We felt like we could take it to more people, and it could be more, I think, like in a safer space. People, hopefully tonight as we're rolling, people can like experience it from their porches or from whatever their level of comfort is. So we made what we were calling it the Shadow Wagon, and it is a rolling puppet platform. We are debuting it tonight. We have a couple of shadow puppet shows. It's not exclusively for shadow puppetry, but there is play in the narratives of what we're dealing with tonight that engages in shadows. So Shadow Wagon just was our colloquial expression for it, and ended up being, what stuck. So, but yeah, tonight we're going to be debuting a couple of shadow puppet experiences, and yeah, other than, we've designated a couple spots where we're going to pull up and, share it with a select few people. But other than that, we hope to get on the road here pretty soon and just be cruising around neighborhoods and try and find those moments where we serendipitously stumble onto people and, provide them with a little moment of I don't know, hopefully beauty or at least entertainment. But yeah, hopefully a little bit of joy and a little bit of surprise. We have it set up so that on this side, with our Hellmouth and our Heaven and Hell murals, this is our shadow puppet screen, as I'm sure you can tell. We have our, this is a golden shower door. Sorry, it's a golden shower door that we've decorated as stained glass. Over here, this is Jules' work right here, and this will be our marionette stage, and she's created, Jules Marino, Julianne, she's created this really amazing and mind-blowing setup here for the meantime. We have a sun and a moon motif going on with these windows that we've created, and they'll be backlit once we get all the lights on. This will be our hand puppet stage right here. And yeah, this is our rear door entrance, and Charlie Murley did these wonderful stencils that we will be re-relighting tonight. And there's a lot of symbolism in what we're dealing with regards to narrative, as well as some odes to ourselves and our friends and our family and what's been happening this year. We started working with a really small group, 3 or 4 people, and we've been really, cognizant that there's risk involved in gathering during the pandemic. So we've been making sure to mask the distance. We always have open windows and doors and lots of natural air and fans blowing, and it's been really important for us to be really cautious about this. And so we feel like we've done a pretty good job of being cautious and respecting what our peers are doing as far as distancing, while simultaneously being able to effectively work on a project, a collaborative project that we feel pretty good about. So yeah, if you want to take a peek inside, it's we got the little a cool little rig for our shadow puppet scrolls that will be scrolling across that screen and rear lit from over there.
Right now.
And yeah, we're going to be getting costumed up and ready to roll. And one of the lovely things about this is we've teamed up with the Mobile Music Box people, who have been an inspiration to us since I saw them. I'm friendly with them, but seeing them debut as the Mobile Music Box earlier in the year and scratching that itch that I felt was there for New Orleans as far as providing that moment of like swooping in and providing a moment of beauty for people. So they've been an inspiration to us, and so it's been really cool that they've been interested in collaborating on this. And our friend Nicolina will be accompanying them as well with her accordion, and she'll be in Kevin Reel's pedicab. And yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on right now. So we're hoping to take it out the next few nights, and hopefully, yeah, like I said, provide some lovely moments, and hopefully be safe and provide some surprise and a little bit of joy to our community. This is for the people of New Orleans. So yeah.